Yes, no, maybe?
I got it.
Okay. Anybody doesn't get it? Okay, what are you missing, Charles?
So I is -1.
The I is the square root of -1. I squared is -1.
What is I cubed? Did you see what?
There won't be an I cubed. You can't get to an I cubed. Well, actually you can.
Well,
but
I'm just saying if it was.
if it was, it would be minus the square root of -1.
All right.
And I to the fourth is 1.
I don't get how, like, when you start the problem, what does that mean, a 4th degree polynomial?
Okay? Somebody tell me, what does a 4th degree polynomial mean?
Absolutely.
What? Raise your hand.
There's gonna be 4 points where x will be at the 0.
No.
Well,
Because you can have a couple of imaginary numbers and they're not going to show up, right?
yes.
Even simpler, a 4th degree polynomial is the highest exponent in your equation is going to be 4.
And what is that f to the 5th?
We haven't gotten to that part yet. I have to show you that. All right? So first of all, I have to find out what the equation is before I can apply this. There is a question like this on your homework, so let's get to this real quick. So everybody follow me on this part. Yes or no?
Yes.
Can we put them together?
Now I'm going to put them together. All right, what's x minus 2 squared? You want to be able to do that one in your head. Come on.
X squared plus 2.
X squared what?
X squared minus 4x plus 2.
Plus 4, right?
Yeah, plus 4.
Does everybody see that?
Yeah.
X minus 2 times x minus 2 is going to give me this. Over here, now I have to multiply this by x minus 4. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to multiply by x squared plus 4, which is my other one. Everybody see that? I'm putting these things back together again to build this 4th degree polynomial. Tommy? Stay with me, please. All right, so essentially it's not a FOIL, but it's a distribution. You can only use FOIL with 2 terms. So here we go. X squared times x squared, what does that give me?
X to 4.
X squared times minus 4x.
Oh, negative 4x3 cubed.
Okay? X squared minus, or x squared plus 4. Or x squared times 4.
4x squared.
4x squared. All right, now I'm going to use another color, and we're going to go 4 times x squared.
4x squared, 4x squared.
4x squared. 4 times minus 4x.
Negative 16x.
Negative 16x. And 4 times 4.
16.
All right, now I'm going to do one more color. Oh, we're done, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we're done. So now all we have to do now is add them up. So what do I got here? X to the 4th.
Minus 4x cubed plus 8x squared minus 16x plus 16.
All right. This is the equation. What this tells you to do is, if you plug in 5 for x, you're going to get 783. So you have to find this equation before you can do anything else. So now I go in and I'm going to plug in, and I'm going to say 783 is equal to, here we go, 5 to the 4th power minus 5 to the 3rd power plus 8 times 5 squared minus 16 times 5 plus 16. And what do you get? Well, you're actually going to come up with something that looks like 261, I believe.
How does that help with finding?
I'm going to show you in just a second.
Wouldn't it be minus 4 times 5 to the 3rd power?
Yeah. What's that?
It's minus 4 times 5 to the 3rd power.
4 right at the bottom. You wrote it wrong.
Yeah, I probably just wrote it down wrong. All right, so minus 4.
Next one, right there.
Oh yeah, minus 4. You're right. All right, so everybody follows how I got to here, right?
Yes.
All right,
You get 36.
the last one you're going to get is, if you multiply all this stuff out, you're going to get 261, or 261.
Not 36.
You got 36? You did something wrong.
Did you add the 4 that you don't?
you ought to get 261 is equal to 783. All right? Wait a minute. Now, when we put the C together in factored form, and I left this part out, so I apologize, there should be a little a here, which is what? In factored form, what does that a tell you? Stretch or compress, right? Stretch or compress. So what I'm doing down here is I'm solving for a. If I divide this by 261, what do I get? Hello?
Wait, I'm on 3.
Okay.
Can you go back to the A thing, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
In factored form, the factored form for any polynomial is a times whatever the factors are. You learned this when we were talking about the quadratics.
Yeah.
All right? So the a term is down here, and I just forgot to put it in. There ought to be an a here and an a here, and now we're going to get 261. 261a is equal to 783. So now I divide by 261, and what is that?
3.
3. So a equals 3. So now I take this equation and I substitute in 3. What's 3x to the 4th? Look up there. 3x to the 4th. There's only one equation with 3x to the 4th. Which one is it? A. So 3x to the 4th. Is it, the next one is going to be minus 12x cubed? The next one is going to be 24x squared? Next one is going to be 48x. 3/16 is 48x. And 3 times 16 is 48. That's the way you solve that problem. The only thing I forgot to do, and I apologize, is I forgot to put the a up here.
The sign's messed up on the answer.
The sign's messed up on the
On the
answer.
A, it's minus 48, should be plus 48. The answer.
On the screen.
Oh, there. Oh, is it? You're right, it is. Good catch, Charles. That's probably worth a blue buck for catching my error. So I'll give you a blue buck. Good job. And that's worth a candy bar. You're welcome. All right. So you guys better feel better. I mean, I know this was a long, involved process, but this is a typical type of question that you're going to get. You guys did real good putting these things back together again. This is what you were having problems with yesterday, so you guys did great on that. All right. Now I want you to take your review sheet, and I want you to finish it up, and on Monday we're going to cover the review sheet. We're going to go over all the questions on the review sheet. If you have questions about the review sheet that you didn't know how to do something, I will be here after school. If you still are having problems with some of this stuff and you can't figure out what to do or what you're doing wrong or how to approach problems, come in after school and ask, and I'll be glad to sit down with as long as it takes to get you to be able to do this stuff without any problems. Okay? Any questions? I know it's a busy schedule. I know life is we're not all warrior monks that we have the time to devote all to mathematics or whatever else. It's a busy life. So you guys have to set your priorities until you find out what you want to do. All right, any questions? Anything else on the review that you didn't understand that I could help you with real quick? Anything on the review sheet that you didn't get? Now's a good time to ask because we got about 3 or 4 minutes. Help? Help? No? Help?
Did you already do the review? I want to check if we got the same right answers up.
No, but I don't want to put the answers up because everybody...
Exactly.
Oh, wait. Everybody didn't do all the same questions, so I don't want to put the review sheet up there with the answers because then I'll bet a lot of people won't bother to finish the review sheet. The review sheet will be due Monday. So everybody up here, the review sheet will be due Monday.
Can I get a bless for that?
All the questions. Yes, ma'am, you can. Yes, ma'am. Minus 2, that's the answer. Okay. Everybody take a look at number 5, please, on your review sheet.
Oh yeah, I didn't get an answer there.
All right, look at it. Look at number 5. Somebody tell me quickly, Why can you not use the rational root theorem on this equation?
Because there's no,
There's no constant. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, look, there's a greatest common factor. And what is it?
X.
And if you take an x out, what automatically appears? A constant. So again, I always try to stress to you guys, before you approach a problem, look for the greatest common factor before you do anything else, and it'll help you a lot of times. In this case, that's what you needed in order to be able to solve for the rational roots. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Especially these.
Come over here. Here's the answer, Kim. Don't copy anything down, but you're welcome to check. I'll get you one. You guys did real good on this part today. You were having a lot of problems yesterday, but you guys did good today. You see, can you see where you made your mistake? Is it L-I-L-L? Let me see, that would be 6, 14.
Act responsibly, you do. Learn more. Act responsibly.
And you want one too? You can show me what I'm making this one, because that was a problem.
You dropped your pencil, Brady. Oh,
Good job again today, guys. You did great. Have a good weekend.
You know, did you hear about what happened in Japan?
Yeah, they had an 8.9 earthquake.
I saw the
And,
video. It looked like the water was just
yeah.
taking over.
Then, like, some of the aftershocks, one of them was a 7.2.
Wow, that's huge.
I have a cousin that lives in Japan. Cousin. He's a redhead. Imagine how much he's thinking.